The president prides himself as a taboo breaker. Indeed, his supporters see him as such. But at the time, I expressed my feeling that this was grossly irresponsible because it has consequences. It emboldens those who may think similarly to sharpen their assaults. I wish to also draw on the president's repeated attacks on three of the most well-respected news organizations in the world, the New York Times, the Washington Post, and CNN, repeatedly referring to the organizations as liars, as crooks, and most recently in Arizona, he went as far as to refer to journalists as really, really dishonest people, bad people who don't like our country. In addition to the constant refrain of fake news, when these news organizations have specific codes of ethics and editorial boards, often you hear of people resigning because these standards are not met. And to call these news organizations fake does tremendous damage. And to refer to individual journalists in this way, I have to ask the question, is this not an incitement for others to attack journalists? And let's assume a journalist is harmed from one of these organizations. Does the president then not bear responsibility for this, for having fanned this? The demonization of the press is poisonous because it has consequences elsewhere. It's really quite amazing when you think that freedom of the press, not only a sort of cornerstone of the US Constitution, but very much something that the United States defended over the years, is now itself under attack from the president himself. It's a sort of stunning turnaround. And ultimately, the sequence is a dangerous one. You have incitement, and fear, self-censorship, banning, and then violence.